Almost 6 days after the commencement of operations by domestic flights or domestic carriers, now DGCA has come up with additional clarification and additional norms, and the most important one is relating and regarding to keeping the middle seat vacant. Let me read the DGCA guideline which has gone to the airlines to you, which says that the airlines shall allot the seats in such a manner that the middle seat between two passengers is kept vacant if the passenger load and seat capacity permits the same. However, the members of the same family may be allowed to sit together. Now there is a catch which says if the passenger load allows. What if the load factor does not allow the middle seat to kept empty? Then that's the next point of the DGCA notification, which speaks that if middle seat between two passengers is occupied due to the passenger load, then additional protective equipment like wraparound gown shall be provided to the individuals occupying the intervening seats, in addition to the 3-layer face mask and face shield. Now, apart from this, all the other notifications which have come in addition to the notifications which were there earlier, are very simple and normal regarding the sanitization and hygiene, which says that the embarkation and disembarkation shall be sequential, and passengers shall be advised by airlines to follow the instructions and not to rush to the entry-exit gate. The airline shall ensure orderly entry-exit of the passengers. Airlines shall set the air conditioning system in such a way that the air gets replaced at the shortest possible intervals. Airplane lavatories shall be cleaned, sanitized frequently during the flight. Airlines shall carry out health checkup of all crew regularly. All flying crew, cabin crew shall be given full protection suits. So in case of COVID-19 related medical emergency on board, aircraft disinfection shall be carried with special attention to all the affected and adjoining seats. So obviously this is all in addition to what there was on the 24th of May when the guidelines by the Ministry of Civil Aviation came. But the middle seat one is the most important one, given the fact that there has been a lot of debate, there has been a lot of argument regarding the same. In fact, the Aviation Minister himself had earlier said that keeping the middle seat empty will also not meet the social distancing norms, as the distance with keeping the middle seat empty is also not very much. But these are additional guidelines, and I think the most important part here is to give a 3-layer mask and additional protective equipment to the person sitting in the middle seat, given the fact at this point of time, most of the flights which are running on metros are running at a full capacity, a 65 to 70% capacity at least is what we have been told by the airline. It is the non-metro flights which at this point of time are running at a 50% capacity, and in those cases it will be easier for them. But for the airlines to keep these seats empty, they have always opposed the same one, given the viability of taking that flight. But given the fact that the DGCA has gone ahead and said that if the load factor does not permit, one additional thing which the airlines will have to do now will be that they'll have to keep at least some additional protective suits along with the cabin crew for the people who are in the middle seat and not in the adjoining seats at this point of time. So 3rd June is when all of these new guidelines will come into place, and these are in addition with the guidelines which were there earlier when it comes to getting into the aircraft or getting out of the aircraft, or when it comes to the airport operations as well.